Jesus. Compose myself. All right.
Memories like a cloak.
Hey, what's up, chat? Oh. Yo, what's up? Key. I'm not saying name, but what's good? What's up, live? I am live. One thing, I'm trying to keep the streak. I've been trying to go live every day for years, and every day something's coming up. Every day, it's rain. It even rained today, and I was like, you know what? I'm sitting outside until it stops fucking raining, because it's always raining. YouTube, I'm live on TikTok. TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. Say what's up. Okay, boom, boom. Nice to meet each other. Okay, boom. Yes, I was lost, and the summer came again. Yes, I was lost, and the summer came again. Yes, I was lost, and the summer came again. Thought I was alone, then I just hit up the friends. Lost, and the summer came again. Yes, I was lost, and the summer came again. Yes, I was lost, and the summer came again. Thought I was alone, and I just hit up the friend. Summer came, then the 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 summer came. Then the summer came, then the summer came, then the summer came. It's a little flat. What are y'all doing? What's everybody doing right now? I got this mug that says, "Oh, the places you'll." I thought it says the places you'll be. It should have said that, because then, anyways, the places you'll go. You know. I use my pinky for moral support. You know. Okay. My, hold me inside. My, hold me inside. My, hold me inside. My, hold me inside. I forgot the lyrics, and this is my own song. Like, I wrote that song, and I forgot the lyrics. It's like, oh, 3 on the dial, watching the clock won't get time. I know your type. You always call me in times when I cry. That promise that you made onto me will be repeating in my mind like a goddamn Christmas tree. And no matter where you're going, you still matter to me. I guess we'll just disagree, agree to just disagree. My, hold me inside. 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 Hold me inside. My, hold me inside. What's up, live? What is up? New viewer. I don't know if I can. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, say what's up in the chat. Oh pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. If things go wrong, we can knock it down. My 3 words have 2 meanings. There's one thing on my mind. It's all for you. It's not gonna cold December, but I got you to keep me warm. But broken I remind you, and I keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging. Oh, now I'm out of touch, I'm out of luck. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. And after all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And after all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. Thank you so much, Bambi. Okay. You know what song I really wanted to do for a very long time, and I just never did it? Okay, it's called Killing Me Softly. But I feel like the chords are probably ugly. And by ugly, I mean sexy, but it's probably gonna be like a day session to learn. Let me see if I can just like, I'm gonna see if I can wing it. I feel like it's basic chords. Dum, dum, dum. It's like, that's like A minor. It gotta be like an A minor type of thing. I heard she sang a good song. I heard she had a smile. And then I came to visit and listen for a while. You know, exactly. Okay. It's E minor. Oh Lord, never mind, the chords ain't hard at all. With the song. Oh, she said. Oh Lord, this might gotta be its own video live. Fuck, this is a good one. Let me put my thing in key. Ah, damn, it's not even in key. Lord, fuck. And I'm using both my devices. Hold up, I'm gonna go on YouTube and try to put this in key so I can really lock in, because this is a good one. Guitar tuner. Thank you so much, Saint. Okay, let me see. I hate the tuners on YouTube. That pisses me off. Look, I'm dead ass too. Look. Thank you. Live. Everybody share live. I wasn't even close to the tuning.
So whoever just suffered through that, thank you. Thank you so much, Al. Okay. All right, let's do this. I actually really do want to do this. All right, I'm gonna sing it a little higher. Wait, maybe a little lower. Let me see. Strumming my pain with his fingers, strumming my life with her words. Actually, killing me. I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I heard she singing. Let me see. So I got to the zone trying to learn it. Like I got into that. That's a good one. This is a good one. Damn, I should have banded this. I heard she sing a good song. All right, now that I know the chords, let's see if I can fucking sing this mug. Let's see. All right. Strumming my pain with her fingers, singing my life with her words, killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with her song, telling my whole life with her song, killing me softly. Fuck. With her song. Heard she sang a good song. I heard she had a style. So I came to see her and listen for a while. And there she was, this young girl, stranger to my eye, strumming my pain with her fingers, singing my life with her words, killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with her song, telling my whole life with her song, killing me softly with her song. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, I want to beat her. All right, that was a nice one, but I think I would need to like actually practice because this is too good to just be fucking it up. I mean, can you curse on TikTok? Can you curse on YouTube? Like, I'm cursing. Anyway, well, that was a nice one. A little social experiment. Thank you so much, Leonardo. I'm doing this shit separately. I'm gonna play the guitar and then I'm gonna just sing over it because there's no fucking. This is too good. Like, it'd be crazy all the things that just exist right now that I don't know exist. Like, I never knew I could play that on guitar. It's very simple. Very simple. What's up, Twiglam? All right. Let me see. And so I came to visit. You know what? No, Michael Jackson. That song is probably. Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna wing that one. I can. Because I already know. I'm gonna look up the chords and get the lyrics. Reaching out across the sunset. The something's everywhere. See that girl. I love when he said that. See that girl cross my window. I see the dancing inside. And I say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Do be that way. Do I know the lyrics to anything? Let me see. Okay. It's called Human Nature, Michael Jackson. See that girl. All right, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna do that. Boom. Looking out, citizens. Oh, all right. I don't. Okay, let me lock in. Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless night. Hear her voice, shake my window. Sweet seducting sights, get me out into the nighttime. For walls won't hold me tonight. If this town was just an apple, then let me take a bite. And they say, why? Alright, I'll do that, yeah. Alright, fuck. And they say, why? Telling us you nature, why? Why? Joy, why? Alright. Why? Telling they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? The
does it do me that way? Why? Ooh, now. Why?
You know what? I kind of got that low key. Okay.
Does it do me that way? Why? Ooh, down.
I like that part. He be like,
Ew, down.
all right.
Looking out across the nighttime, the city's wings a sleepless night. Hear her voice shake my window, a sweet seducting sight. Get me out into the nighttime. The walls won't hold me night. If this town is just an apple, let me take a bite. They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Why? Ooh, no. Why? Ooh, why? Ooh, why?
Not that bad. I'll take it. Love that song. Fact. That's just a hit. You know, now that you made me realize that, let me do that Coldplay song.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. And it was all yellow. Came along, I wrote a song for you.
Okay.
And it was all yellow.
All right. Yellow.
Yeah. And then your skinny bones. And there's something beautiful.
All right.
Doom. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things you do, and it was called yellow. I took my turn, oh what a thing I've done, oh what a thing I've done, and it was all yellow. Your skin bones turns into something beautiful.
No, that's not the chorus. Yo, thank you. What should I do for the chorus? Doom. All right, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do that for the chorus. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you and everything you do. And they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you and everything you do. And it was called Yellow. I took my turn. Oh, what a thing I've done. Oh, what a thing I've done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin, it moves and turns into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. Oh yes, I love you so. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin, it moves and turns into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. Oh yes, I love you so. That's all I got. Yeah, your skin. Boom, boom. All right, what's the other one by him? He's like, it's like, let me think. It's like, I was just singing it. Every time I think of Yellow, I think of that one. Yeah, your skin. Fuck it, never mind. Oh wait, what's the one that's like? City lights. That song gonna make me depressed. That song is like, it gives me this weird nostalgic feeling from my childhood. Like that song on some real shit. Maybe because it was in like Cat in the Hat and I watched it so many times, but like when I hear that song, I like get zapped back and it feels so fucking weird. You know what I mean? When I hear a song and it's like it's too nostalgic, it's like, all right, like when I hear it, the world gets cinematic. Like I'm still gonna sing it though. I think it's called Clocks. Yo, he got some bops. Hold up. I'm about to listen to all this when I leave. Coldplay. What is it called? Oh, Clocks lyrics. Down in the lights go out and I can't be. Damn, his songs be dark as shit. Damn. I'm still gonna sing it. All right. Well, lights go out, I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against. No. Let me hear the song. That's like, hold on. Maybe I can find the chords. Clocks, Coldplay, chords. Yo, thank you so much, Jetson Wayne. Jetson Wayne. Okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. Quit it right here. It sounds just like it. Okay. The lights go out, I can't be safe.
Tides I try to swim against brought me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and please, singing, come out of things unsaid, shooting apple on my head. Yeah. Trouble that can't be named, tiger wait to be tamed, singing, you are, you are. Confusion never ever stops, closing walls and ticking clocks. Come on back and take me home. I cannot stop till you know, singing, come out, come and see, 'cause missed opportunities. Am I a part of the curse, or am I a part of the disease? Singing, you are, you are, you are, you are. Nothing else compares. Nothing else compares. Nothing else compares. Nothing else compares. You are, you are, you are, you are. Okay, that was my. I think I've sung that before, but that was my first time just not stopping. Did my live end? Bro, I know you lying. Oh, I'm about to say. If y'all still here, say something. What's good, live? Okay, bet. You. Alright. I'm gonna put y'all to the side right here. See, I'm trying to get used to just being on camera. I think it's like that one like struggle I struggle with, and that's the only way I'm gonna be able to promote shit. Jack Booty Squad. So I'm trying to do this. Yo, what's up? What's up, Zeke? I'm currently live, as you can see, talking about my live journey. But yeah, I'm trying to go live every day, keeping the streak because I just don't. You are, you are, you are. All right. Let me see. Times I try to swim again, singing by down of history, planet opportunity, singing. Ooh, oh shit, let me do a SZA song. I never thought I'd do a SZA song. I thought because her songs are like, she be saying mad words.
All right, let me see. Mm-mm. I know what I'm gonna do. Dum 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 dum. Mm. Da-da-da-dum. Dum. I I didn't mean to lose my. Nah. I didn't mean to end his life. I didn't. What? I didn't mean to end his life. I know it wasn't right. I couldn't sleep at night. Couldn't left my mind. Needed to get out of sight before I end up behind bars. What ended up as a simple altercation turned into a simple situation. Just makes me want to cry. 'Cause I didn't mean to hurt him. Could have been somebody's son. And I took his heart when I pulled out that gun. Ra-pa-pa-bum, ra-pa-pa-bum, ra-pa-pa-bum. Back down, ra-pa-pa-bum, ra-pa-pa-bum, ra-pa-pa-bum. Back down, my. I just shot a man down in Central Station in front of a big old crowd. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh, my. I just shot a man down. Oh. Mm. Cause I didn't mean to hurt him. Could have been somebody's son. That song, bro. That song is crazy. Hey, wishing y'all a nice day. Hey, man, I love your page. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hey, what's up? Noise, LOL, hot day. Yo, oh wait, what's up? All right, you was from yesterday. I remember you. What is up? I kept the streak. I'm here again. We're gonna do this shit again tomorrow. Even if it means I'm brushing my teeth, y'all gonna see it. Okay? Since y'all are here, I will be singing Pending because I love that song. It's my song. It's out on all platforms. It's called Pending by Paris Tempe. Wait, no. Down here, y'all. Down here. Do you travel? So, to get y'all on to, yes, actually. So, I am going to be performing starting September and on. So, if y'all want to actually see me and maybe some members of my band perform, I suggest y'all stick to these lives. And also just watch my YouTube channel to stick to the plan because I am going to be, yeah, I'm kind of excited. I did it a lot in North Carolina, but it was more so open mic based. But this time it's going to be a lot more like, because I was practicing, I didn't perform before. That's why I'm doing these lives to get used to being in public and talking because I'm awkward as a bitch. So, yeah. So, if y'all want to see that, go on my website. It's going to be dates for when, what, who, where, why, all that. Will I feel looking? Will I hear looking? Will this medicine for the pain I'm in bring release? Bring release. Will I feel looking? Will I hear looking? Will this medicine for the pain I'm in bring release? Oh, are you gonna tell me? 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 When the days have passed away, no regrets from yesterday, only moments from the years ago will always give away all the seconds of the past. Thought the moments never last, teachings only from the years ago. We'll never know. Are you gonna tell me? Oh, are you gonna tell me? Oh, are you gonna tell me? Oh, are you gonna tell me? And that was called Pending. It's called Pending because I wrote a song a long time ago called Tell Me. So Pending is supposed to be a remix of basically Tell Me, which but there's not a lot of words in it. It's like basically just like a little like the 7 others in here are lucky as I am to have found you. No, I'm lucky to have y'all. Truthfully, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Billy. I can sing the Pending song, but it's depressing as hell. I mean, no, the Tell Me song. Wait, no, I forgot. Let me see. Is this the better that you promised long ago? Long ago on this empty road. No. Is this the better that you promised long ago? Long ago on this empty road. Long ago when I had no home. Where'd you go when you promised me the better long ago? Long ago on that empty road. I'm still walking since years ago, but I'm hoping this time my thoughts realign. I'm hoping I feel looking, will I heal looking, will this medicine for the pain I'm in bring release? Release, will I feel looking, will I heal looking, will this medicine for the pain I'm in bring release? Oh, are you gonna tell me? Oh, are you gonna tell me? Oh, are you gonna tell me? That's kind of how it goes. Very sad, but touches my heart. I made another song. It's called In the Morning. Y'all better wait. Y'all better him. Shaking my head. What? I mean, hey, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Sorry, live. I'm also on TikTok live. I keep forgetting they're here. Y'all better tell him. No, right? Tell me. I ain't gonna lie though. When I wrote that song, like a lot of the questions I wanted to know, like that I was asking the universe, because it was a song to the universe. It was gonna be called the universe, bro. I gotta run and do chores, but good things are coming. These minutes are blessings. Peace. I believe it. I will see you soon. But yeah, when I wrote that song, I was like in a very dark ass place, and my life has definitely turned around. I'm still on that climb. Like Miley Cyrus is right, it's a climb. I'm still, even though it feels like I've moved up, but I've also felt like I'm still like there. I'm trying to kind of go to this, you know what I'm saying? So singing that song, it feels like a different time in my life, a time where I didn't think my life would change, you know? So it's like a song. Now it's like the Pending song is a tribute to me to see that you can turn that pain into beauty and have like harmonies in it. And it just, I don't know, it's amazing. If y'all want to hear it, it's on all platforms called Pending. This next one is called In the Morning. A lot of these don't sound as good on the guitar as it sounds better on an electric guitar, like a bass. It needs a bass. So I'm really just winging it with my acoustic. But, you know, if y'all get the gist of it, I appreciate that. Let me get my pick. Y'all know I got the flannel on standby. I'm actually leaving my flannel phase. I want to change my entire like aesthetic, but I can't change shit till the funds allow me. But I do. I really want to change how how I dress. I'm wearing a lot of the same shit. It's time to change it up. Thank you, Meg. Yo, are y'all seeing what I see? What the fuck? What the hell? Did you, bruh? I don't know what to say, girl. What the hell? Like, what the fuck? Yo, blessings. These are blessings. Blessed. I am blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, universe. So one day, okay, I did acid in 2020, and it taught me that everything is in the textures. You know, it sounds crazy to say that, but it just makes me realize that, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. That's a different video. But I feel truly blessed. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. I'm awkward as hell, but thank you. Jesus, Lord. The universe is real. I mean, technically, obviously, it's real because like we're in it, but like that shit is alive and breathing. No, tell. Oh no, no. Tell us. Okay, if y'all want the quick story time. So in 2020, yes, I did acid. I'm the only thing because I'm a grown ass man now. Like I'm grown as shit. That was years back. And I did it with a friend who had did it before. I think he was lying. Maybe he wasn't, but I think it was capping because I was taking care of him at one point. I had to call. So basically, we take 2 tabs each. My first time, so I was like, let me do this shit light. I had bulletproofs my room. I bulletproofed my whole apartment because I was like, okay, just in case we go batshit crazy, I don't want no knives in sight. I want to make sure that we are locked in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to jump down those stairs because we think it's a pool of water. Like I was watching so many videos, I didn't know who I would become, but I was open to it. So I hid all the knives. I got us a bunch of fruit instead of junk food. I had movies on deck so that we wouldn't have to be thinking about what to do. And it was really just a matter of just showing up and enjoying ourselves. So he comes, we take the tabs, and immediately he's like, bro, I'm shaking. I'm freezing cold. I can't feel my limbs. I'm like, oh my God, bro. You can't do this right now because I'm messed up. You can't be there. So I immediately call my friend and she's like, okay, but I'll pull up. I'll be there at 11 p.m. because it's late. We did it at 8 p.m. I'll be there at 11. I said, okay, it's 8:30. I hope to see you soon. You know, I hope to see you because so time is passing. She's not there. He's freaking out. He sits over there at my dining table. I'm in the living room. You can see the dining room, like there's like a wall, but you can see it. And he's looking at me. He's like, stop looking at me, bro. And I'm like, okay, my boy, like you're safe. I said, do you have a friend you can call? Because I'm gonna start tripping. And if you're tripping like that, what's gonna happen when it happens to me? Like who am I gonna become? So so I'm freaking out. We call his friend. His friend pulls up drunk as hell. Baby, he says his friend Deadass was saying, Yo, his friend comes in drunk. First of all, so he's like, I'm outside because his friend lived in that area. So we go downstairs. I feel funny as hell. I'm walking down the steps. I feel weird. I just feel like something is opened up in my brain. I just feel like something is different. I felt like a super crazy version of high. I just felt weird. So we go downstairs and we go to like open to my apartment door and we can see his friend pulling in. He basically like swerves in and he comes out wobbling. And I'm like, are you drunk? And he's like, yeah, bro, I got a baby due at 1 a.m. So I'm like, I'm like, maybe that was the acid. I'm like, did you just say that you have a baby due at 1 a.m.? Why are you here? He goes, well, you said you needed me. I'm like, bro, but you have a baby due. I'm like, oh, now I'm be stressing all night. So his friend comes in drunk as hell to take care of him because I want him to have a familiar face. And I'm calling my friend like, yo, where's she at? Where you at? She's like, oh, I'm still 40 minutes away because my friend lives an hour away from me. So I'm like, damn. So now I got 2 people in my house. So now we all in my house. We go in my bathroom to hotbox the bathroom. This is like I'm telling y'all legit story time. So we go in the bathroom, to hotbox the bathroom. And at the time I had the way that my bathrooms, the shower was on the floor, it was like dots. But because I was tripping, and this is how I knew it started, it looked like feet. It looked like little feet. The tiles looked like little feet, like because of the pattern of my tiles. And I'm like, you know what? I never noticed it. Looked like I never noticed this before. And he's like, bro, I think it's the acid. I said, do you see it too? He's like, yeah, I can see it too. I'm like, oh, so we're having the same like hallucinations. Okay, bet. Next thing you know, me and my friend who did it with me were having a conversation. Let's just call him Mike. So me and Mike were having a conversation, and Mike's friend George starts saying certain things that throw us off. So we're talking to each other, and he's like, didn't you just say that? And I said, wait, did I just say that? And he goes, you did. And I said, no, I didn't. And like, it was to the point where it was getting weird. Like, I couldn't understand. Like, I was hearing things, and like, me and him couldn't understand each other. And then I just stopped talking. So then he asked me what time is it, and I told him what time it was. He said, bro, I didn't ask you what time it was yet. And I was like, but you just. And he goes, I was gonna ask you. And then we started reading each other's minds. Like, this is real. I'm not making up no story. We're reading each other's minds. It got real weird. So then we go out. My friend pulls up. Thank the Lord Jesus. So I thought. So she pulls up. It is now 11 a.m. and I'm tripping balls. I literally blink. No cap. We're on the couch laughing at a movie. I don't know what happened in the gap of time, but I blinked. And we're on the couch all laughing like we've been there for years. It felt like we've been there for years. Time didn't feel right. Biden was just president. You know how he was president? I start tripping every 5 minutes. Bro, don't you got a baby due at 1 a.m.? He goes, yeah, bro, it's chill. I says, I don't know if this is the acid talking, but this ain't chill, bro. You got a baby. Your girlfriend about to have a actual baby. Like, are we on the same page? Just talking about this stressing me out. We go outside. I look up at the sky. It looked like a net, and I could see the Big Dipper. I could see I never knew what the Big Dipper looked like. I could see every different kind of coordinate. I looked it up on Google. It looked just like that. I don't know all the coordinates, but I could see it. And I'm like, how am I seeing coordinates that I don't know in the sky on this grid in the sky? It sounds crazy. Okay. I sound crazy. I don't care. I was hallucinating, whatever. So I'm looking at the sky, and all I can think to myself is, this is like a grid. Like, we are like on coordinates. Like, I don't know how to make it even make sense. Like, we're all being created, and all this is like not real. It's all just like mathematical equations. Like, my mind's going through all the motions. Then I go in the bathroom. I don't know if it's because I heard someone else tell a story about this when I was watching videos to educate myself on it. But I go to the bathroom and I'm looking in the mirror, and my hair. At the time, I had no hair, and I had just had top surgery. So but no lie, I took my shirt off, and I looked exactly how I look right now. I swear. All of a sudden, I was growing a beard out my face. I could see it as if it was telling me I was going to get a beard. I was growing a beard, and then my hair got long, and my hair was the same. I had a little afro. It stayed the same, but it was moving as if it was continuously growing. And then it got old. All of a sudden, I got old as fuck. Like, I got old, and then I got back to me, and I was getting like buff and skinny and buff and skinny and buff. And I'm like, what is this telling me? Like, bro, I looked at my pubic hair, bro. The pubic hair. Oh, wait. My pubic hair was growing continuously. But it wasn't. It was in the same place, but it was going like this, like out my body, like that, like just moving out my body. So I just can't explain. Like, and then this is what tripped me out. Like, this is the part where I was getting like uncomfortable. So even though Biden had just became president, it was November. So I had just put up my Christmas tree, but I didn't put anything on it. Like I didn't put any ornaments, but it had these like the way the tree was at the end of it, it was like brighter. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't. This is a lesson. Don't do it. I was young as hell. Not $10 for the story. Hey, yo, what's that? So don't do it. But listen, it was a lesson. So I had a Christmas tree up. I had just put the Christmas tree up. I look at the tree because the tree was up in spikes. It looked like fucking smiling, like evil, like bro. I felt the tree was going to look on, and because I didn't know what I was going to see, I was scared it was going to go on fire. I didn't know how far the hallucinations go. So I'm like, bro, I'm tripping ass. I can't look at the Christmas tree. I can't look at it. Like, get the shit out of my sight. I can't look. So I will go in my room. Everything that had texture turned into a smiling face. It sounds crazy. It makes no sense, but this is so educational, right? Everything that had texture had a smiling face. So let's say I look in the corner and this isn't a ball, like it would just turn and like it would turn into faces, and like everywhere I looked would do that. Like I would look at all these things and it would turn into smiling faces, and I would be looking at it, and I just kept singing. I kept saying over and over, and I only know I was saying it because my friend told me to stop, and because I could tell I was stressing that nigga out because I was enjoying it. I was like, yo, and he's over here like. So he looks at me, he's like, bro, stop saying Lord Jesus. And I was like, wait a minute. I've been saying Lord Jesus this whole time. Like I kept saying it. I don't know why. I didn't say it. Now I say it all the time, but at the time I never said it before. But that day I just kept saying Lord Jesus, like Lord Jesus, because I just didn't know how to process what I was seeing. We're watching TV. We're watching this movie called, I think it's called Bad Cops or something like that. Keep in mind, I watched the movie earlier that day. So I kept tripping to where I was telling them what was happening in the movie. As if, I don't know why I kept doing that. I just kept talking about the movie to them. Just talking about, as if, I don't know, that was a trip. But as I'm watching it, it turns into a cartoon. And then it turns into a claymation. And then it turns into a sketch. But live, like it's doing it live. And I was like, bro, what? And it made me wonder, is this how they created claymation? Like, did they see it during a trip? And then or am I seeing it because I know what clay looks like? But how would I possibly know how to claymate this movie? Like, and this is happening live. I'm like, because I'm a very in my head person. So I'm in my head going, bro, this is actually happening. Like, this is actually, and even though it's not really happening, it's like my brain is able to see it happening. And the thing that was cool to me was nothing that was real didn't change. Like nothing turned into water. Like the stairs didn't change. My knowledge didn't change. I knew what a door was. I knew how to speak. Like, but things that had like texture and personality was now becoming like alive. That was the weirdest thing to me. Everything that like it was becoming alive, and thank God I didn't do it thank God I didn't do it during the daytime, because I think I would have literally lost my fucking mind. But anyway, what else? It was at the point where my friend, he had his face, right? But you know how we have like ears? The side of his face became his nose. He looked like he had multiple faces. I don't know if that was the universe telling me that he was like three-faced. Because at the time, that's what I was thinking as. I was like, this is very metaphorical. Are you two-faced? Like, I was having a lot of thoughts, inner thoughts. Maybe it was just overthinking, because I do think that it makes you see the worst in people as well, And I was kind of relearning how to also see everything as like a fresh start. I had forgot that what day we were in. I forgot so much because only thing that mattered was that moment. That's all that mattered. That's all I can process. And I was like, what even matters? So then I went in my room and I was writing this 3-page essay to I was writing this long essay about you got to be focused on the now, all this stuff that I'm watching videos on now. By the way, I didn't watch videos on that before, but I'm writing this essay. You had to be in the now. This shows you that you don't see what's actually happening all the time. I don't know how to say, it was showing me that there's so much beyond the veil, and that even though there's a lot beyond the veil, it's not, because right now I don't see that. It's a time and a place to be beyond that veil. So all you can really do is be here now and just trust that the veil beyond is always helping you. It was a lot. I was writing essays about shit, a lot. I was writing a lot, and I remember waking up that next morning completely changed. I was like, everything is alive, and I can't see it now, but I remember you, and you know, I keep it to myself, keep the experience to myself, because I do feel like it made me different. It made me see everything. Because the thing that really fucks me up is how I look now. When I looked in the mirror, I looked how I look now. Like, I looked in the mirror and I knew I was going to grow up to be very, because I mean, 2020 wasn't that long ago, but like, you got to realize I'm on testosterone. So 2020, I was still just kind of morphing. I had no beard. I was not in shape. Like, you know, I didn't know where I was going in life. And the mirror fucking told me. It sounds crazy, but like, dead ass. Like, I just knew. I was like, oh. And it also is showing me that I'm a lot more creative than I think. Inside of my mind, you know, I'm like a whole different person that I guess I don't express often. Because even when I'm drunk, I don't hallucinate, but I become that happy being that kind of doesn't care about all the things. I only care about the now. Are you into astrology? If not, you should get into it. I mean, okay, so I'm into astrology. I am. Because, you know, at one point I thought it was bullshit. I'm like, bro, like, how can a sign and all this bullshit tell me about myself? But I have grown to become a Leo. Like, when I finally kind of took off the mask and was like, let me just be myself, I am just naturally myself. Like, look at this. I've been talking about my interests for what, 15 fucking minutes? Just, and that's a Leo thing. Like being able just to be big and open and loud. And then I meet other people and I can tell if they're a Leo. I can tell if they're, and it's creepy because, you know, when I'm like, oh, bullshit. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, you know, maybe that shit's legit. Do you know your full chart? I mean, I think I do. Every few years or a year or two, I look back at it because I forget everything. But to me, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, I mean, I'm exactly what the chart said, which is kind of crazy. Even in terms of like, I feel like I'm not trying to say I'm a generic Leo, but a lot of the aspects of a Leo, I accidentally do identify with. Folks only talk about their sun signs, but astrology, yeah, it goes into like the moon, and then I even went to find my house, like the house. I forgot all of it, but when I end this live, I'm gonna look it up because maybe I'm a firm believer in when you're trying to find yourself and your true self outside of like the personality that the world gives you. You're just naturally your sign. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just like a natural, like, even as a kid, I've always been this way. Very expressive, the whole world in my mind. Too much for me to even express, you know what I'm saying? So I do feel like, yeah, knowing your sign is important because I do think it kind of helps you to understand where you might be going or how to utilize your chart to kind of open the doors for yourself. Because once I might even read like how to utilize my chart to kind of open doors for me, like literally like pave the way. You know, it's a whole thing, and I always say take what resonates or leave what doesn't. You know, that's what people say, so I say it too. Like, I take what I believe resonates with me, and I leave what don't. Yo, what's up, Trinity? But yeah, that's my whole acid story. In a nutshell, it definitely fucked my mind up. Shrooms is a different fucking story. I've done shrooms more than once. Don't do drugs. This is not a, but I have though. I've done shrooms in the past, and to me, that's a way. Some people do it for fun. I can't do that shit for fun. One time I can't even do it anymore because the most recent time I did it, no lie, it told me that there's nothing. Oh, you took that. That was the whole story I was telling. Yeah, but when I did shrooms, like the most recent time, it literally told me to stop. That there's nothing more it could tell me. I was like, I literally sat in silence because it made me realize that I keep looking for an answer that I already know. Like, I know the answer to. I'm looking for I'm asking a question I know the answer to. So I think that shrooms is literally like an educational drug. Don't do it. Like, don't do it for fun. Like, I did it thinking, like, I can't even do it to kind of get on top of my creativity because then it morphs how I do it. I almost like express like all of it all at once. So I don't know how to actually properly express. But yeah, every time I do it, I go into this deep meditative state where I'm like realizing that all is one. And I did it with a friend once, and she spent the entire trip, like not the trip like we were on, but the whole entire conversation of the trip, the mental trip, talking about her ex, a dude. No, not even talking about her ex, talking about a dude she was actually dating, but she hated him. So she spent the whole time complaining about him. And I'm like, you know, I hate to stop you there, but like me being on shrooms, it feels like he's in the room with us. And he's not even here to defend himself. So like, I just feel like you should break up with him, right? And she's like, no. I said I feel like he isn't that bad of a person because I feel like you're complaining about him, but you actually, you know, you're in a relationship with him. And she's like, you don't know what he's done, and she's giving me all the horrible things about him. And then like months later, they're still dating, and I'm like, that I knew it. I knew you were wasting your time. You're basically complaining for nothing, and it made me realize that's what a lot of people do. And it also made me realize I didn't want to be a therapist. I didn't want to sit and listen to somebody complain, and you give them the exact answer that they need, and they don't want to hear it. So you know, it made me not want to do shrooms over. Like around trusted close. Be safe and do it. Do it at the very least, like around trusted close friends. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing it. I feel like, you know, at that time I was a very experimental kid, very wondering about the world around me, wondering about where I was and what's here. Don't get me wrong, I'm still very curious. 111 on a timer. Now I see when people say that because that I look and it's 1-1, like that's some real shit. But yeah, you know, doing it was an experiment, and it made me realize that there's nothing more for me to ask. I'm not gonna know all the answers to the world. Like I said, I gotta just trust the guidance that's given to me. I gotta trust that I'm being led in the right direction. 333, get creative, y'all. Oh, wait, are you an hour behind? But yeah, that's my story. Now I really fuck with y'all. Y'all know my acid story, and I'm putting this shit up on my channel. So I think so. Yeah, no, it's 434, but I'm like 333. I'm like, where you at? Acid sounds exhausting to me. The parts about seeing the future sounds cool though. Yeah, no, telepathy is real. I don't give a fuck. I literally told him the time, and then he asked me it. I told him the time because I heard him ask me it, and then he asked me it. Like I knew he wanted to know the time. I knew it. That's real. Telepathy is real. I saw the future. I saw my future self. I look exactly how I looked then. No, when I looked in the mirror, how I look now is how I looked then. At the time, I was a bald mole rat. So hey, I do feel like, you know, I think, you know, but it also made me realize that the mind is chaotic as hell. At one point, I was like, I hope to God this leaves because I didn't want to stay in that freak. Because I felt like, you know, I was seeing too damn much. I was seeing everything was everything. I'm like, bro, I'm in a walking cartoon. I can't do this. And I mean, they say that the what show? Regular show, the dude was on acid majority of the shows. Like not the dude in the show, but the one that created it. I believe it. Regular show was a great example of how that shit felt. It felt like this weirdness over top of normalness. Like it just didn't feel right. But I go through telepathy. I think we all have telepathy though. You know, there's many times where I say things that someone was just about to say, or they say something that I was going to say. You know, we all are on that frequency. It's just about, you know, realizing that that's what it kind of is. It's not even, I wouldn't even call it telepathy, or just calling it being on the exact same frequency. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah, everything. Like the fact that if I was on acid right now, everything would be different. Right now, this whole moment would be different. This would probably be moving and like, the beat. No wonder why there's no fucking B. It's just B colors. I thought this is how you got to examine what you buy. I bought this because it had B colors, and I thought it was a B, and I was like, why doesn't it say all the places you'll be? But then I'm realizing it's freaking Dr. Seuss. It's a who, and who? Okay, Dr. Seuss is a great example of dimensions and time. So y'all know that Horton Hears. I know y'all, they said this on TikTok, but it's the truth though. Horton Hears a Who is what? Isn't that like Whoville is inside of that little thing, that little ball? So then the Grinch is inside that little. There's a whole world inside that little fucking ball, that little ass ball. That little ass ball. And like you could say, oh, that's just cartoon make believe. What about ants? Ants is doing that shit right now. There's a whole fucking colony of bitches down there. I can't even see. Them niggas out there, they over there making cities and townships. Yo, they got jobs to do. They got beds. Do they go to bed? Like, what is anything? What if we are just this small thing, and I don't got no time for it. And it makes me, I guess the one thing that makes me like is death. Okay, that's a whole different conversation. We getting weird. I'm going through my mind right now, but death. Because I'll be thinking to myself, what if I'm really right now, I'm in the past, remembering my past. Like, like I'm already old, but I'm remembering everything right now. Like right now I'm in a memory, which is technically the truth because this moment's going to be a memory tomorrow, So I'm like, what if we're all in the fucking memory, right? And when I'm finally old and I die, like what if there's a next day? Like that shit gonna fuck me up. And what if the next day is right now? What if we're just in this continuous loop that we don't know because we're always in the present moment? I just don't got no time for it. No, and like I don't think we do it just to die, because someone said that we do all just to die, and I agree about our other astral placements being significant as a Leo rising sign. I don't think that we do it. Wait, what do you think about deja vu? Yo, we need to connect, brother. We would get along so well. Listen, tap into the. Go on my YouTube right now. I'm gonna go live every day. I need spiritual, like-minded, crazy, weird friends. Listen, I'm so open-minded. I consider y'all my friends on some real shit. And if we can actually meet on some meet and greet, not yet, because I am busy as hell. I got no free time. But my YouTube is Paris Temped. Paris TTMPPED. It should be in the bio. Tap in. This y'all. This is. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't have these conversations with people because nobody thinks like this except my mom, like my bio mom. But okay. So what was I saying? I don't think that we do this all just to die. That's why I tell people to be careful, because I'm like, what if we're just in a memory? So we're thinking, oh, like I'm gonna die anyway, but when we die, it's just gonna be like another, like we'll see that, like I've already died, but I'm in the memory of that person. So I'm catching up to the end again and again and again. I mean, of course, maybe we do just die, but like I just feel like we already did. Like, I don't know why I can't get that out of my brain. Like, it just feels like I've been died already, and I'm just in the past. Like, that's what I think, But of course, I also think that we just, because technically, when my old, like, I've already died even in the past. Like, that child self is not here right now, dead. I've just grown up, and this vessel is still alive. Like, I've managed to keep the vessel alive so that the divine consciousness can see me too, and we all are on the same page that I'm me. I don't know if it makes any sense, but I just feel like once I'm old, this me will still be right here, playing guitar, talking to this live, and that me is just doing whatever he doing right now in this moment. And then dead me is just, he is continuously dying in a circle, and then the next day me is me as a kid again. I guess like it's just, I think we're all coexisting right now. Of course, this is a hypothetical. I also believe that you die, you go to heaven, and you're continuously in bliss. Hey, but not in Christian sense. Okay, wait. Okay, I have two questions. So one person said, what do you think about deja vu? Deja vu to me proves my point. I just think that deja vu is a reminder that there's multiple versions of ourselves. Like, for example, today I could have not went live, right? Like I could have not went live, and that is that version of me right now, because I had a point where I wasn't going to do it out because it started raining, but something in my spirit told me to sit in that chair and wait for the rain to stop. So there's a version of me that didn't want to wait because that's what I usually do. And I went inside, and he is literally, we're so close in how the day would go that, I feel like deja vu can happen because sometimes we can overlap. And, because I just feel like we're so many decisions away from doing other things that there's so many versions of us, of course, it makes me wonder, like, how's that possible? But I don't know. I think it's possible because it just sound right. It just feels right. um. Okay. Let me get my crystals though, right? The multiverse is the best, isn't it? It is. I think we're in a multiverse. See, we're in a multiverse. Exactly. I think that we're in multiple possibilities. For example, right now I can just be a dickhead and hang up the live and leave. My phone can die and then I gotta go. Or a reality where I get my phone and keep the phone charging. So because that is so close together and how my night could go, we might end up in the same ending where me and that other version, we both lay in bed and we do the same exact shit. But because this happened, the split deja vu could happen because I don't know. I think that I'm in multiple possibilities, which is what I think death is. I think death just brings you back so you can do a different possibility. I think that we all have this one life and we just have thousands of possibilities what we could do with it. And then if we want something else, if we want to manifest something differently, then when we die, we just kind of go into a different person, because I don't think that we're really a body. I think we're just like that spirit, because I think that even if my body dies, the spirit just keeps going in a fucking loop. So that this memory is the only memory where I'll be this black man, fine as shit. This me, and the next me might be a fucking, I don't know. But like this version of me will always exist because I have this brain, so I have these memories. So this me is the only me that can ever be. Anyway, whoo, I'm just chatting. I'm just chatting. Okay. Hey, just dropping by to say that you inspire me as a fellow Black trans man. I currently transitioned, but you remind me that I really can thrive in this crazy world. Thanks for being so visible. Yes, please thrive. Please show the world that we exist. Please show the world that like they can't control our decisions, because what the fuck? We get one life. I mean, I have my hypotheticals that will keep looping, but what if we don't? What if there's no loop and this is really just it? What if there's a fucking asteroid that's thrown in this shit tomorrow morning? Live your life so that you can die with you don't want to die and be stuck here. Like, I don't want to keep my consciousness here at all. And I don't think that we keep our consciousness here by like regrets and our ghost. I think that we keep it here by people's thoughts and consciousness and how they think of us. You want to die being thought of as who you were so that you can maintain being alive through them that way, or misunderstood. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You should watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like I've watched that. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Have I seen? Tell me what it's about. I think I've seen it. Okay, Mac. Energy just transfers because you cannot get rid of energy, so it will always be transferred. Exactly. I listen. Okay, this is getting into a weird story, and I do want to do an episode with my bio mom where she gets more into detail with this. But so my grandmother died through 2 or 3 months before I was born, like right before I was born. And I came out not crying, completely content with life. And then my life got crazy. Like, a lot has happened in my life. I've lived a crazy ass life. Oh my God, I lived a crazy life. But I always tell people always go, how'd you live this crazy traumatic life, but still end up so optimistic? And I tell them, well, because I have this voice in my head that just tells me what to do. Like, sometimes I don't know what to do, and the voice just tells me, chill, you'll be fine. And I do believe that it could be that my grandmother's or her energy transferred into me. Like, at least a part of it. I think that everything is just being recycled and given out and just reused, reduced, and recycled, and I'm not even me. I'm a mixture of all the things I am and wanted to be and should have been and gonna be, and genetically, and everything is just all intertwined, and my spirit is kind of just taking on that. It's almost like my spirit just is like this entity that just jumped into this body. And because of that, I'm this version of myself. It's a lot. I think that everything is the truth. Even as I explain it, nothing makes sense because everything is everywhere all at once. Literally, everything exists. We're the past, we're the present, we're the future, we're our genetics, we're our hopes, we're our dreams. I'm a manifestation of what I wanted to be, but I'm also what I've always was going to be, because I look just like my cousin. Like, when I say just like my cousin, I mean, so I have a cousin and he looks just like me without a beard. And it's creepy. It's almost like I was bound to be this person. But I'm also this because of my daily routines, my hopes, my dreams, how I eat. I don't even know. It's just like manifestation and all that bullshit and all that crap. When I watched that, it opened my brain. It is a comedy, but it's so real. A woman going through the multiverse to connect better with her daughter, her husband too. Trademark. They're gonna get you. Wait, trademark what? Trademark what? Hold on, wait. Let me see. Everything. Oh. No. You know what's fucking creeping me out? Is there's a picture of it and there's eyes all over. And like ever since I did acid, like I believe that everything that has like, when you see like two lights and it just look like eyes, I think it's awake and watching you. Like when everything has two, I think it's eyes, bro. I can't deal with that shit. Ooh. Oh my god, and it's like A24. I'm watching it today. It's by A24. Every A24 movie gives me that weird, like, icky, perfect feeling. Like, it gives me that perfect feeling. It just makes it. I'm not gonna. Y'all peeped. I clicked it off because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But every A24 movie, I want to write films like that. Like I want to become like, yes, I make music, but I want to become like a full on just creative where I'm making movies and films and all that jazz. And those are the type of things I want to do because they see the world how I see the world. Weird, where it's like it makes sense, but it don't. Like I saw their show called I forgot what it's called with that dude from The Walking Dead. That was an amazing show. The one with I saw the TV Glow. I mean, people say it was about just being trans. I think it's about never accepting your power. Yes, it's about him being trans and yada yada yada, but it's about him not accepting his power. Review stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to review this movie tomorrow. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I don't know what time. It's probably going to be before 3 because I work tomorrow. But I'm going to review this movie. I've always wanted to review movies. It's a dream. There's a movie I saw recently called the External Life of the Spotless Mind. Oh my fucking god, that movie was amazing. That movie was amazing. Let me go down. 7 new messages. Hold up. Yo, I just realized where I recognize you. You popped up when I was researching tea. Hey, that's how it should be. Thank the Lord. I'm making it. Watch it tonight. Moonlight. I love Moonlight. Also, see, people keep thinking it's all about sexuality. No, it's about self-acceptance and who you become if you don't accept yourself. Yes, oh wow, he could have been gay. It's not about that. He always was. But look at who he didn't become. We don't even know who he didn't become because he never became it. It's about the would have, could have, should have. It's about how the universe will give you guidance and you cannot listen to the tests around you. That's what Moonlight is about. It's about being tested and failing. I saw the TV. Yes, I did it after 3. Because I work and I want to hear your thoughts. Do it. No, I can't do it after 3 because I work at 3. But it's gonna be my YouTube channel because the way that YouTube goes is that when I go live, it posts it when after it ends. And I hate that it does that because y'all get to hear how I really speak. Like I can't cut shit. But I'm also liking it because y'all get to actually see me authentically as myself. Fuck it. But I'm gonna be doing do that too. I say okay. I can do it until 2:30. How about that? I'll go live until 2:30 because I gotta leave for work at 2:30. That's a deal. And those topics are inherently queer, to be honest. Exactly, because I feel like the queer experience is the human experience. Not trying to say the human, because I think that I'm not trying to say everybody's queer, because I do believe that people, I do believe that you are who you want. Sexuality isn't real. It's just, we want who we want. We're all fucking human. But I do feel like the queer experience is the most authentic experience in terms of finding your true self and kind of falling into it as a human being. Because when you're queer, you go through the trials and tribulations, you go through the no one accepts you go through that, and then you learn to just say fuck everybody and you just be yourself. That to me is how all humans should be. We all, not even gay, straight, everybody needs to be doing that. And this world would be so different if we didn't have all this hate and tests and tribulations and guidance from our parents telling us who we should be. Sweet, I'm going to get you on YouTube now. Perfect. Paris Timpton, thank you so much. I'm excited to see you. And if not, I'm going live every day to keep the streak. Every single day. So you'll see me soon. And we'll be chatting it up, Mac. Because I need more like-minded people in my life. Love for Finland. Oh, yo, what's up from Finland? Did I say it right? Finland? Hey, yo. Hey, it's crazy to be here with you live. No, right? Welcome to the live. Y'all get to actually listen. I'm going live every day to keep the streak. So get used to it. Join in now because soon life will get crazy and I probably won't be able to do it every day anymore because I'm just I'm hypothesizing that one day I'll be able to do a full-on meet and greet, and it'll be a stadium full of people, and I'll be chatting with y'all and just laughing and actually doing this shit for real, for real. I'm just manifesting that shit. I see your music. I don't see your lives on YouTube. If you look up Paris Tempid, and don't look up the one that says topic. It should just say Paris Tempid, and it should just be like the way that this picture is. It should be either that picture or me with a guitar, and then that's my like YouTube. I talk about trans topics. I just started going live yesterday, so there should only be one live up, but soon I'll be like going live more often. Like I see a lot of X character is trans, but the thing is, when you're talking about identity and how you express yourself, wait, let me read that again. Like I see a lot of blank character is trans, but the thing is, when you're talking about identity and how you express yourself, is inherently trans conversation, if that makes sense. Yes, it actually makes sense because I view transitioning as like a life, like when identity and changing yourself is inherently, yes, about like transitioning. But I think that transitioning is really just transitioning into your right life, your right self. But if that makes any sense, because some people they don't want to even go all the way to the other side. They really want to just become queer. I got both now. Hey, okay, bet. My music, I keep forgetting that there's a music, like my music just naturally posts on there. We are all a little gay. I forgot who said this. I just like women that like men with long ass hair, pretty features, but they want the man, they want the dick. So I mean, it makes sense, I just feel like there's levels to this thing. Like I'm learning that you can't judge anybody, but by what they desire, what they want, because there's many levels to this thing. There's levels to it. Like some people, yeah, yeah. That's the best I can put it. Some people want the woman with a deep ass voice and a dick, so they want that. That's why women, some people want like femininity, some women want masculinity completely, because some people want what they lack and what they think they need in their life. Everyone has a type based off of what they think they need. It can change, and I don't know. That's why I think everybody has a little bit of it, because I'm like, girl, your boyfriend got longer hair than me. Your boyfriend got the same piercings as me, like, or flip flop that. Some men want tomboys. They like a man, like when you see two basketball players dating, like she be a lot. She has not much femininity, but they still want the fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about what you want, which is why I think that we got to stop saying, "Oh, I'm great, I'm straight." No, you're you, and you want what you want. Yeah, it's a whole different conversation. Dating, relationships, like what people are into. Me personally, like, I find it hard to date because I feel like people date me because of my aesthetic, and then I have this crazy ass personality that talks about the universe and all that crazy shit, and they go, "Oh, so you're not just a regular black dreadhead." Like, they want a dreadhead that got no voice. They want a dreadhead that's mute, and I'm like, baby, I got a lot to say. So I'm waiting for that girl that's gonna be able to talk for hours with me about the universe and all that bullshit and all that jazz and like music. And dating is a very weird realm for me personally. I always give it to those that can date. People be dating. I know people that can get in new relationships every few months, and I'm like, how is that possible? Like, where are you finding these people? You are not a nonchalant dreadhead, I fear. I'm not. I can't do it. How did niggas do that shit? But yeah, a lot of that's because I grew up the weird kid that was in drama, and then I just got fine later on in life. So it's just like hey, hold up. Dude, how did your parents react to your true self? Because honestly, I know that's going to be the hardest conversation. So I'm gonna be frank, because we grown. They could tell. Parents can tell when something ain't right. Parents, but you got to realize, parents have a vision, and they think that they can change you. So growing up, you know, my parents wanted me. I got perms. I had locks as a kid. They made me take them out because my mom was like, absolutely fucking not. You know, I would get like weaves and I had to wear dresses and push up bras. Like shit was really different. But and at one point I just said, fuck it. You know, I'm actually being loved this way. But when I started to, you know, bring home a girl and be feeding over this girl, and my dad, like, I think that they all thought it was a phase. You know, I wasn't the type of person. No, yeah. I was the type of person that like I couldn't hide it. It was like I just couldn't hide. I didn't say it though. I think that was my secret sauce, is I didn't say it. I let them believe what they wanted to believe was going on, and then I just did it. Because I knew my parents. See, I grew up in an old, so I got adopted. So my family, like my dad is 70. So do that math. I'm in my 20s. My dad is 70. 70. My bio mom, me and her are close like that. Me and my bio mom are like that. But like, you know, I got adopted, so they had a completely fucked up, like they were just too close-minded, and I didn't have the time nor the mental capacity to deal with not being accepted. So when I went to college, I just did everything I wanted to do. So when I came and they saw me, they were like, what the fuck? Don't do that. I think that it's all, you know, it's all about how you kind of introduce it. My dad, I told him I was bisexual first in high school. Hey, Dad, I'm bisexual. My dad was a way more open-minded dude because him and my mom weren't together anymore. My mom, on the other hand, she saw me getting haircuts looking like Jeanette Monáe and was like, "Are you switching sides? What the fuck is going on here? What you doing?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. I just like haircuts." No, it's not for the weak. Having old parents is not for the weak. Listen, I'm standing in corners. I got my ass beat. Like I lived a 90s kid life. I did. But which is why I'm actually, you know, I'm cool people. But it's one of those things where yeah. Same here. My mom thought it was a phase, and then they used to sit me down at the end of the day and used to tell me it wasn't right. I ended up doing it too. By canon event is the short hair and the just liking it. Yo, for real. Getting a Jeanette Monáe cut, talking about something, I just want a haircut. I'm cutting off my perm. Bullshit. No, on some like no, wait. So I had this next door neighbor. I want to piggy off what you just said. I had this next door neighbor, and I told her because I was best friends with her, I'm bisexual. She told her mom. Her mom sat me down and told me I can't be bisexual. That God will not love me, and that's not right. And I looked at her like, "Girl, your daughter is still fine." Y'all, like, I ain't give a fuck. Like, it's one of those things where I don't like the God in my mind. I've watched his God bless me. God has blessed me so many times. So many times I was talking to that man or that energy, and I literally got blessed. So I'm like, there's no way. How am I the problem? And my family is this, you know, you were bold, Fram. You were bold, frame one. Love that for you. I mean, looking back, I guess you could say I was bold, but in those times, I think I was a coward. I think that even though I was bold with them, when I finally got out into the world, I was afraid. Like I feel like that boldness turned into fear because, you know, I did everything behind everybody's back. So now everybody is in my face, and I can't do anything behind nobody's back no more. Everybody is just everybody, and it made me afraid because then, you know, some of the things that my mom said, not my bio mom, some of the things my mom said, I believed. Like a lot of things she said, you know, in terms of, you know, not being loved, the people not accepting me, you know, I believed it because, you know, I was experiencing it. A lot of the people that I knew growing up didn't want to accept me. They told me who I was supposed to be. They said I was ugly. They said a lot of things that, you know, my mom, I'm like, damn, she fucking right. I was getting used by girls. Like a lot of the things that she warned me about, I was like, damn. So like, you know, it made me kind of hide and go into this cocoon, and I don't know, like that boldness switched because it wasn't really boldness. I was actually just going against the grain for a minute to people that I could predict. But I think that what really would have done it for me is if I did it like the whole time. If I actually showed them who I was and said, fuck it, that would have been bold. But, you know, I was smart. I would consider myself smart, not bold. But, hey, that's just me. Let me see if I'm missing. Okay. But, yeah, I was bold. Kind of. But definitely smart. Very smart. Because my family was not with that shit. I remember in middle school, I took a picture with this one boy. My mom got so excited because she thought I liked him. She's like, "Oh my God, yes!" Like She was so excited for us to take a picture because I was in this like purple dress, and she was like, "Oh my god, they're changing. We did it. We did it, Joe. We're gonna be the next president of the United States." No, y'all ain't do it. Little did they know, I was sagging my pants. Popping in and saying, "I'm also in the parents think I'm in denial club." Yeah, I don't know what parents. I think that they think you're in denial because they are in denial. They're just projecting, So it's it's a projection. It's not. My advice would be to honestly just move smart. You know your parents. I don't want to tell y'all what to do and what not to do because I think that every person is different. Parents are just people. So, know your people. If you don't think it's a safe environment to come out just yet, maybe not do it. I mean, I don't want some people to be in the closet, but I am a firm believer in your safety and your shelter is important. Definitely when you're trans or LGBT plus, your shelter is very important. Once you get a foundation going, a support system going, get that shit done. And in that same breath, my life changed like horribly. Like things hit the fan bad. I moved out at 18. Like it was a lot of things that I had to get a hold of because I chose myself. Choosing yourself is a whole other sacrifice. But if you have a support system, it won't matter. My support system was my school. My support system was my friends, was my peoples. I learned and gained them over time because I chose myself. Choosing yourself is very important, but also your safety. So it's a very, very thin line, confusing situation, a very 50-50 situation. And I always say, just take your time. I always think about how openly queer our parents would be if they were born around our time. Thank you. Come on. Everything is generational. The only reason they're closed-minded was because you got to realize when they're okay. This goes back to the universe thing and the whole timeline thing. I feel exactly. I made a video about this. I feel exactly how I felt as a kid. There's even moments when I have memories and I like realize, whoa, like I'm really in the future right now. Like, so you gotta realize that's how they see the world too. Even though to them they're old as fuck. To them, to us they're old as fuck, but to them they're exactly who they've always been. So time is just adding on, not changing. It's adding. Think about us, how we see the world. We see things that are adding, not changing. I mean, yes, things are getting, discontinued, but things are adding on. We're getting new things. Things are adding to what our foundation was. So they have their own foundation and things are just adding. So then this is just a new wave of the way that I see, like I'm Gen Z, but the way I see even younger kids, that like 21, 22, like 18, they have their own personality. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, like, and it's not a bad thing, but I'm seeing a difference. That's how they see us. So they're not here in this frequency. So with that being said, I can't even get upset at them because when I'm old as fuck, like even now, I work with like kids and there's times where I be telling them like, oh, like this doesn't matter. You don't know what you're talking about yet. But I remember being their age and it did matter. Things that don't matter to us do matter to them because they're in a different reality. They're in a whole different frequency. So you got to realize, when my dad was young, being LGBT plus was heavily shunned. So you don't want to think about that shit. You don't even think about it. Even it's shunned now. It's still shunned now. You see it through TikTokers and you see it through like Deshae right now getting all the gay allegations and they got to explain themselves that they're not gay and they got to prove that they're LGBT plus friendly. We're doing all this shit to just keep up with what's added on. Wait, how old are you again? I'm 24. I always think about how openly. Oh, also it's like so nice to see black trans men, bro. Most of the representation I stumble across is mostly white trans men, and of course, going to be the different experience. You're literally the coolest. Everyone is so woke now. Now people are just brave. No, people are just brave enough to be themselves. Queer people have been here since day one. Exactly. The frequency is always here. It's really just we're not even waking up. Just people are accepting it more. We're in a timeline where things are accepted more. And that's just what it is. That's the best way to describe it. We're in a time of acceptance. And not wholeheartedly either. It's like, it's where it depends on the area. It depends on the school. Because I went to a public school that was primarily black and Hispanic, I'm way more open-minded to minorities. I love me. I know Hispanic music. I know a lot of Spanish music. I love Spanish music. And it's people think it's a weird thing. I'm like, it's just where I grew up. Everything is where you are. You know, you can go across the country and they're still in olden times. The Amish is a great example. But then to us, they're in older times. But then to them, they are morphing. They are over here riding the scooters on their shoes. They got nice ass shit. I mean, it just depends on how we perceive it. You know? Yeah. Everything's about perception. And that's why I also hate it though, because like I said, I always think the world is, the world is very accepting, and then you go to another area and they don't like us. Or what would be the most humbling to me is when I'm around like people and I think that they're LGBT plus friendly, and then they say some homophobic, transphobic shit, and I'm like, and they don't know I'm trans, so I'm like, UK having a royal family still, yeah, like the UK is still back there. There's but we got presidents, so we think about it. We're still having founding fathers and presidents, and we're not even. It's still leaders over the people, and we're the actual people living this life. So there's still things that we haven't evolved in. So it's just like, I don't know. It's all about how we perceive, which is why I'm realizing we have to just choose to want to be awake, because there's a generation above us that is in their own frequency that won't. And we got to just, we got to be the eye openers. I'm listening, but I'm also glad you're truly beautiful in your pride. No, thank you. Thank you so much. No, just it's okay to just listen. You don't gotta speak. No, it took me. I'm not gonna lie though. It took me a while to be here. It did. Even after making this YouTube channel, I'm recently going live because it's one of those things where I guess I'm always wondering: is this a safe space? Is this a safe space? Is this a safe space? Because people have been finding me that I know personally on my channel and stuff like that, and I'm like, how much of myself do I want to give away? But this is my fucking life. First of all. If I die today, I want to die knowing I don't give a fuck. I don't want to. Giving a fuck is so exhausting. Like, worrying has done nothing but hold me back. There's so many timelines I've missed because of fear of like, how much am I giving away? I give what the fuck I want to give away. Yeah, it feels like the world is going backwards in general. It does feel that way. It does. I mean, I think it's also how we're perceiving it, because what's actually happening is that everything's coming to the surface. This has always been backwards. The world has, yes, we've had moments of moving forward. The fact that I'm even on live, shirtless, talking about my freedom, we are way further than before. That part. No, for real. We're way further than before. But in that same breath, it's just like, what's really happening is the world is slowly waking up or normalizing. So we're just seeing all the fucked up shit. It's honestly, to me, it's actually getting a little better because we're seeing it. Before this was all happening, but we didn't have social media to back it up. We didn't. I almost said back. I don't basically you said back up, but we didn't have social media to validate it. It's always been backwards. Yeah, it has been. Period. Right, Caroline? It has been. It's always been backwards. But that's how that's why I learned to just be in my pride, to be myself, because soon, hopefully, when I'm in my my 30s, my 40s, I live in a world where I'm surrounded by self-acceptance and love. And also I'm realizing that there's people around me that's already surrounded by it. You got to be surrounded by your community. Like the LGBT plus community is my community. I gotta just be around them. There's a whole world out there of people that's just like me, the same way that there's people like that are just like conservative people. Everyone has their community. But but the thing that sucks is when they start to fuck up other communities, when they start to try to control other communities. That's what ends up going wrong. Why can't we all just enjoy what we love and what we like and just let people live? And I think that that's going to be the next step that the human race goes on, where we all just accept that we're all different. Because I feel like TikTok is introducing that, where we're kind of getting used to seeing different kind of people. We're getting used to seeing different kind of personalities, so I think that we're going to come to a point where I don't think everything's going to change and everyone's going to be all happy, but I think we're all going to just be content that we're all different. Because Trump was a great freaking test for that. Like, having a president where literally I thought everybody hated him, and there's a large community that loves that nigga. And I'm like, this is crazy. And why does it suck? Is because it actually affects my community, which is why I speak on it. But, once we kind of come to that point where we're not actually messing with other people's lives, then the world will be a better place, because we'll actually be content that we all have to coexist. But That's just that's my version of world peace. Will that happen? I don't know. I think it's all about time. It's happening slowly. Yeah, I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, what the fuck happened? What happened to empathy? What happened to empathy? I'm gonna tell you that. We're desensitized to shit. We see the craziest shit every day. Like, life is so sad and deadly, so that no one has fucking feelings anymore, because everyone's so fucking traumatized and everyone hates each other, and we're so used to seeing dead people on freaking live, and now we have AI, so we can't tell what's real or fake. Like, we're living in a world of we're getting used to things, and we're also getting deceived. So that's where everyone doesn't know what to do. So we're all trying to live everyone's trying to live. Everyone's trying to live on the edge. Like, life's gonna, not realizing that it's in our fucking hands. Not realizing that, like, once we all shift how we kind of see it, it can shift. But because we're all fucking afraid, there's something to be afraid of. So now we're all kind of just like, we hear somebody died. Well, that's the country we live in. That's the world we live in. Instead of realizing, like, no, this is bad. It sucks. Even I'm working on my empathy myself, working on how I see things and how I even see people, realizing that everyone isn't perfect and that I'm always changing and I make mistakes, so why can't other people do the same? I'm really relearning all, understanding that this is all kind of a oh, my shit's on 10% TikTok. I'm so sorry. Should I go get my charger? Okay, TikTok. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for those who tuned in. I really do appreciate y'all. It's supposed to be about, I put that it was gonna be about music, and it ended up being about just life, and I fucking love that shit. I'll see y'all soon. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Same time. Oh, I'm not leaving just yet. I was leaving TikTok because my phone's on 10%. I'm gonna play y'all some. We're gonna vibe a little bit longer. Yes, low key. So it was like, can I cash app you, please? Nope. Feel no shame. Ask me that question. Listen, I gotta go to work, and I'm over here like, how am I make that shit shake? But besides life, yeah, no, this world is crazy. Real quick, are you ever gonna make another video about ballroom experience? Oh, Vili, yes, absolutely. So I have about 4 to 5 vlogs of me being in ballroom on some real shit. Like, I have 4 to 5 vlogs of me just all that shit. But I also have a few collabs that I have to do. So I'm my only editor. So I've been trying to edit music, edit the vlog videos, and edit ballroom at the same time. We're also trying to be consistent on YouTube. So my goal is that once I have all the videos edited, I'm just gonna post them all, so I don't gotta worry about it. So it should be out, in a week or 2 or 3. But if y'all want to hear more about my ballroom experience, definitely comment down below, and I will maybe do some just talks about it until I can get the vlogs out. Because one thing ballroom has done for me so I've recently joined mainstream ballroom. So mainstream is like is exactly what it sounds like. It's more mainstream. And if y'all don't know, I'm in ballroom. Ballroom is basically like this community of individuals where we walk categories, and my category is trans man because I'm a trans man. And I basically go against other trans men, like modeling, and if we win, you get a prize. And I recently got like recruited into like being in mainstream. Hopefully, I should be going to Atlanta to do a show out there, just walking. I'm very excited for that. But one thing that's kind of made me realize is that I have to honestly stand in my pride. All of them are in their pride. They say, this is who I am. I'm this, with this pride that I never had in myself. So in Atlanta, yeah, ballroom is a big thing, way bigger than I thought. But I might be going. I'm trying to see if I can go. I don't know if I'm gonna go. But yeah, so it's a whole community, and it's amazing. And I hope you do amazing. Thank you so much. I don't know how to explain it. I'm glad I do it. I still feel like an outcast in there because of how weird I am. Like, yes, I am a black trans man. I look great, but I'm also have this crazy personality that's like beyond understanding. but it's introducing me to other individuals that also are like me, who also are very experimental in the world and that want to just see the world, understand, and show who they are with pride. Okay, tough, right? It's some tough shit. Let me play some music while we chill. I'm nah, I am. Shit's crazy. Okay. I hate those fake TikToks where like, do you need a love spell? Okay. Own that personality, bro. That's how you find your real peeps. Exactly. And honestly, it's been a lesson I've been teaching myself. I always felt like I had to find them by doing things that, not doing things people like, because I'm always me, but like almost withholding everything. Instead of just, I'm not trying to say I'm always giving everything, but I do feel like I'm a very expressive person. I'm very exciting. I'm very excited and curious about the world. Like the world is cool as shit. Like how don't y'all see it that way? And I'm realizing a lot of people are not depressed, but a lot of people forgot how to see the world that way. And I can see why. The world we live in, it's dark. It's dark. But I had recently watched this podcast with like RuPaul and this woman that's called Call Me Daddy, and they were talking, and he was saying how like he doesn't stay there for long in that darkness, because if you stay there, you get sucked in. And I've got sucked in many. Even today, I woke up and I'm like, how am I get this done? How am I get this done? I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, and it put me in a dark spiral. And I had to go, wait a minute, take a moment and breathe. Take a moment and ask yourself, what do you want? And now I want to go live. I want to relax. I want to just find my frequency, and that's what I fucking did, and I did. I've been doing it now for almost 2 hours. So I'm getting bit the hell up though, so I'm about to go inside. Y'all can't see it, but these bug bites, bro, they be getting me. So, yo, what's up, Claudia? Damn, you gonna come in the last minutes of the live, girl, or boy, or person? I don't be knowing what y'all, because the pictures be so small. I'm like squinting. Fun fact: my favorite genre of music, I'm owning it, is piano fucking music. I don't give a fuck. It's my favorite genre. Literally, I have this playlist that I got from Spotify called Intense Studying Music. I'm always late. I'm going live again tomorrow before 3. I always play this one playlist called Intense Studying Music. I know every song because I've been listening to it for years. Literally, I can remember being in New Mexico. I went on this road trip, to Canada, and we stopped at this place called White Sands. And oh my god, I can remember playing this fucking playlist at White Sands. It looked like snow, but it was sand. And I just laid there and cried like a fucking baby. Because I'm like, bruh, I'm really here right the fuck now. So now whenever I listen to this kind of music, I'm always taken back to this peace, tranquility. It just takes me back in the best way possible. Always. Of course, I like other music. I love me some R&B. I love indie music. Indie's my other favorite kind of music. I live near there for real. Yo, White Sands, I'm going back. I miss it so. I went there for what, an hour or 3, and it was the best experience I've ever had. Oh my god! Let me not think about it. It gets me sad just thinking about going, bro. But I want to travel so bad. If y'all want to see some of my travel vlogs, actually, my road trip is on this channel. It's just so deep down. Like maybe look up like Paris, Tempe, road trip part 1 or something like that. But I'm gonna repost a lot of my vlogs. I want to post when I went to Jerusalem. I'm not want to travel. I'm a traveler. That's how I see myself. A person that travels and shows you how beautiful the world can be. And for a while, I think I stopped vlogging because I didn't know how to vlog anymore. I was like, am I supposed to show y'all what I see? Or am I supposed to talk to y'all? But I gotta just say fuck no and just post shit. I'm always fascinated about how musicians engage with music. Like, are you more critical because you create it? I think so. I do think I'm a little bit more critical because I create music. In life too. Like everything, even in sounds, like, you know, I can hear, I have this annoying ass alarm clock that goes beep, 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 and I literally wake up on the first beep because the frequency is so weird. I'm like, oh, and I cannot fall back asleep until I turn that shit off. So I do think I'm a lot more, everything about me is weird as fuck because I make music. And I feel like I'm also a lot more creative because I make music. Everything could be a sound when I hear certain beeps and a certain beep, 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 beep. I start doing beats and shit. Like, I thought everything is music to me. Music is the only way I can access my memories for real. Each song takes me back to a time and place. I like that. I do feel like music, when I hear certain songs, it does take me back. I can't hear certain songs that are too nostalgic because I think it takes me back too far to a time that doesn't even exist. You know, because I remember, you know, in my childhood, I was a very depressed kid. You know, I wasn't always having a lot of fun. I was getting bullied. Like, shit was not really good. So music to me would make me feel like I was having fun. You know, I would read books and I would feel like life is good. So then, you know, I see a lot of birds. Fun fact: when I was on acid and I looked at the sky, birds looked like eyes. Like birds, you know how like birds have that black middle, and then it looked like eyes. Like, I don't know, it looked like eyes were flying. Anyway, so, but you know, like when I hear songs that are too nostalgic, it gets me a little sad. But in that same breath, like, oh no, back to what I was saying. Even with movies, certain movies, like, I will watch movies to escape. But now that I actually love who I am and I love my life, like, I literally can't watch movies too much. I mean, I can watch cinematic movies that I love, but in terms of like movies from my past, my childhood, because I'll start crying. Like, that shit gets me so fucking sad. Like, I haven't seen that Peter Pan movie since I was a kid. Probably can't see it because, you know, it would take me back to a time where I didn't like my life, but I loved but I was so young that I still loved life. You know, I can't explain it. Music makes you lose control. Yes, I love that ability of musicians. I can't carry a tune to save my. Listen, I always wonder why there are some that like just can't. There's even people that can play music, but they can't sing at all. Like, they can't even sing it, but they can play music. Like, I think that we all just have our skill. We're all meant to be here for a very specific reason. You know, you probably have a really good other skill. Okay, real music has definitely been escapism too. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I would listen to the radio. So the songs like "Safe and Sound" and "I'm Trying to Do It Right," "I've Been Living a Lonely Life," "I'm Sleeping Here and Dead," and "Hey, living like we're renegades," and "Tragedy, why are you my remedy?" All those songs were playing at that time, and they would play all night long. And now when I hear them, it just takes me back to a time where, like, I was so young that I still loved everything, but like, I think I loved the escape. I would be on YouTube for hours just in there. But I'm glad that I did it though, because I think that it made me who I am today. Why I'm on YouTube, why I make music. I think that it made me have I like different when I play people my music taste, they get confused. They get confused at how much music I know. Because, you know, as a kid, I had to escape. Listen. Crazy how fast you just went from song to song. I don't even know. I just did it. Fuck it. This is why I get into astrology, and your chart can tell you what you're here for and stuff. It's actually, as soon as I end this live, I'm going to go and I'm gonna look really deep, because now, you know, maybe I always feel like, even with movies, sometimes when I watch a movie again, it's different. So I think that if I read my chart again, I might have a different viewpoint on everything. Because, you know, you've been saying, you're right. I gotta look it up again. I gotta look it up. I definitely do. I have to freaking check something really fast. I've been trying to do it right. Mm. All right, sorry about that. I gotta check a message. Actually, that reminds me. How has tea affected your voice? Because I've been singing for a while, and honestly, my biggest fear is losing my voice, more like the ability to control it. So you just hit it on the nail. you're not going to lose your voice. You're just going to lose the ability to control it. So you have to teach yourself how to control it again. I have many videos of me depressed because I couldn't sing. Like, I couldn't sing at one point. My voice got so weird, and like, I thought it was going to be like Bill Cosby deep, or like that dude from Nationwide. I thought it was going to be like low, but it didn't get that bad. I mean, my voice is my voice, but at one point it felt like I was, when you get sick and you just like you're sick and you lose your voice. That's what happened to me, but for like a year straight. And I think that time period was teaching me patience. Like, I thought, oh my God, I'm fucked forever. No, I'm hitting puberty. Like, I didn't accept it, and I was in an a cappella group, and I had to sing as an alto, but I was becoming a tenor. My voice was like very wishy-washy, and I was getting insecure about it. So I was trying to sing up there, and my voice was low. And once I kind of accepted that, okay, I lost my voice. Maybe I just can't sing again. I accepted it and I stopped singing as much. And then one day I was with some friends and we're all singing and I was able to falsetto. And I was like, what song was that? I think it was like, you better lock your door and look at me a little more. And I was like, oh my God, that sounded amazing. I'm back. It's back. Guys, it's back. And they're like, bro, you can always sing. And I'm like, no, y'all don't know. It was gone. So what ends up really happening is you're going to feel sick. And I truly believe that you have to just not sing. It sounds crazy. And someone told me that. I didn't want to listen. I was like, no, but what if it never comes back? That's impossible. After a year, like, it's all about just learning how to sing with a deeper voice. And it's not even about singing. And you have to also realize you can't sing the same way. Like, I don't sing the same way. I sing more like, now I sing more like freaking Frank Ocean. Like, there's a way of singing. I have to change the way. Before it was more like, up and let me like, let me hold you, wrap my arms all around you. And now it's more like, it's like Michael Jackson-y. I just change it. I'm more light when I sing. I don't sing as I don't sing from here. I sing from here. I know you're not supposed to, but that's the only way for me to be able to sing. And then there's moments when I kind of go deeper. It just depends on what I'm singing. But lock the doors and turn the lights down low. That's here. But lock the doors and turn the lights down low. That's up there. You see the difference? But it's all about learning. I taught myself that I gotta use different parts for different goals. I hope that's good advice. I wish somebody would have told me that. But patience. Don't be afraid. If you can sing now, you'll be able to sing then. If you can't sing now, you probably won't be able to sing then. So you can't blame T. It's just you can't sing. It's just straight up. When I hear this shit, I literally sound like I'm in a fucking cinematic movie. Like, it makes me want to read a book near a fireplace in Paris, France. I want to travel so bad, y'all. I want to go to an airport again. Like, I guess this shit makes me this is how my mind sounds inside. But anyway, yeah. You won't lose your voice. You'll just lose the way you sing. You have to change it. And that's okay. I think that changing how you sing is beautiful. Because what ends up happening is once you learn how to sing a different way, your voice will come back fully and you'll be able to go back to how you used to sing. But it'll just be different. Like, I can falsetto pretty higher than I used to. I actually have way more control because I learned a different way of singing. So I changed my whole thought process of singing. And I actually sound so much better. I sound like I'm actually singing. Whereas before, I think the only reason I could sing because I had a high voice. I don't think I could actually sing before. I think I just had a high-ass voice and was able to sing on key. Now I actually don't. I sing, but I have like a tone to it. Like, I'm able to, vibrate. I don't know. I sound like I'm singing this time. It sounds better. This is so comforting to hear, bro. You have no idea. Just need to manage for a few years. That's all. No, not even a few years. You have to manage until your voice drops. Once it's done, it's going to take about a year to drop. It's going to be like a year of it's going to sound crazy every few months. So don't sing because every day going to be a new day. But then because the way my voice is right now is I've sounded like this for the past, like, after a year and a half, it was pretty consistent. I don't, when I'm sick, it goes lower. When I'm chilling, it goes lower. When I'm just answering a quick question. But, like, this is my voice overall, and it's been my voice overall for years now. So I think that once you get your overall voice, which is about a year and a half, you won't be able to sing, though. It's gonna sound like you're gonna sound a little squeaky, a little weird. You have to just sit. You're gonna have to just sing all day, every day. Listen back and go, what would I change? What would I change? People that don't go through transition and do that anyway. If you were to audition for Broadway and you got the part, you would sing a song and you have to learn how to sing it in a way where you can sing. You know what I'm saying? So everything's all about learning and changing. It's not, I wish that somebody would have told me just let your body change. Let your voice change. You have to actually let go of that femininity. You have to let me rephrase it. Femininity, you can keep it, but let go of the parts of you that was from before. That highness, that because that's going to be honestly what keeps you from singing. Because I was trying to have this high voice and sing songs I used to sing. I got to change. And I still can't hit high notes. Like I can't sing "Take Me to Church" by Hozar, but unless I'm singing it in a lower key. There's women, there are men, let me rephrase it, that sing higher than me, that are cis. Chris Brown, for example, I can't sing any Chris Brown songs because he sings way higher than me. Like some people just have a higher voice. It's really just about finding your voice, finding your sound as this new individual that you are. Because you're new. Yes, you're always who you are, but you've changed. You're going to evolve and enjoy that evolution and record your voice drops. Enjoy it as if you were a kid, as a fucking teenager hitting puberty for the first fucking time. You know? And I did. After a while, I said, fuck it. My voice gone, it's gone. This is who I am. So, fun fact. So I have the Motorola Razr. If you want me to do a review of this phone, comment down below. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. But I have the Motorola Razr. I'm an Android boy. I used to have an iPhone. I have it still. But, nobody has ever said me too. Twins, hit the camera. We're doing cheers. Cheers right now. Oh, wait, are you on it? Never mind. But I have the Motorola Razr. This is the best phone ever. But out of the blue yesterday, because I had it in the heat, I got this random ass dot on it. That shit pissed me off. But this is the best one. I'm gonna literally upgrade. When I get my bread up, I'm gonna get the XL. I'm gonna get the bigger one. From now on, I want my phones to be opening and closing and flipping. Because I broke the first one. This is actually a newer one. Like they gave me another version. I got it for $100 because I switched phone lines, and then when I tried to fix it, they wanted me to pay $600 to get a new phone. I was like, bro, I didn't even pay that to get the phone in the first place. But fun fact, when I got the phone and it broke, I was able to use this front part for like 3 weeks. This part works no matter what. It's the best phone ever. What phone can you break and then you have this backup screen? You can play you can play games on this shit. They gotta hire me to be they sponsor dude. Look. Wait. Oh wait. Wait, I can't see. Oh, did I win? I don't even know how I did that. Anyway, that's ADHD, yo. And they say that's a curse. This is a gift. Anyway, but yeah, I got the Motorola Razr. It has the best camera I've ever had on a phone. This shit is sexy as hell. Literally the sexy ass phone. Oh, I love my baby. I need another one because I know it's gonna break soon. I need another one. Anyways, y'all. Sorry, I'm bombing you with this question. When did you start T? And if you could say something to your younger self starting out, what would you say? I started T when I was 18. I had just started. I was a freshman in college. I started in October. I was supposed to start in August, but then something had happened with my insurance. Some shit. I don't remember what happened. So I started in. I ended up. That flip was nice, right? So I started when I was 18. What would you say to your younger self? I would say to my younger self that you are way sexier than you think you are. It's crazy that's like the only thing I'd say. But because everything else is a part of growing up, and I wouldn't change anything. Like I would do it all over again, all the mistakes, all the errors, because I wouldn't be where I am right now. But I do think I would be a little further in the journey if I found some help. No, hear me. I would be a lot further if I was a lot more confident in how I looked. You know, I spent some time looking out not realizing that I looked good before. I looked good now. Like, I was thinking that I wasn't where I needed to be, so I was so insecure. Like, I was doing all this extra stuff to enhance myself when I was already where I needed to be. I look at pictures of myself before, and I'm like, I was bagging them. Oh shit, I was getting the baddest then. So it's just one of those things where I wish I would have had more confidence. I would tell myself, snap out of that. I would be like, you have telepathy. What you think is not real is real. People are fake. You know, people are gonna do you wrong. Leave them behind. Don't be around nobody that's making fun of you and judging you and keeping you in no box. Like, save your money. Don't spend no money. But I'm not even going to, I feel like regrets about little things like that will hold you back. So I wouldn't, hey, I knew that advice. I just didn't take it. Are you a July or August Leo? I am a August Leo. You trying to know my chart. You trying to know my chart. But yeah, I'm an August Leo. August 1st to be exact. Yeah, you honestly tell me August 1st. I ain't gonna say too much. August 1st, I think I'm like a Capricorn moon. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if you say too much, you're gonna know more about me than me. I'm gonna have to run. Actually, maybe if you can give me some predictions though, that will be lovely. I'm all about random. Capricorn moon, yeah. And my bio mom was a Capricorn. It's freaking interesting. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I would tell myself. I would tell my younger self that, and also I would tell my younger self that you're just getting started. Because I still feel like my younger self. I'm me right now. Like, I'm me. I feel like I just am getting started. I have my whole future ahead of me. Like, every day the year is young. I'm young as hell. Sometimes I forget that. I'm like, bro, I'm young. I can move. I can do this. I'm strong. I'm sexy. Like, I have all my hair. I have all my teeth. Like, thank you, Lord. Sometimes you gotta just be grateful. You really do, because like I think because I'm grateful, I'm in the present moment. Hell yeah, bro, for real. And I only talk like this because there was a time in my life where I didn't appreciate shit. Everything was crashing down, and I wish I can go back and be that young again and start over again and try again. So I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna take right now as now, so that I don't be 30 looking back at now and wishing that I didn't do what I didn't do. I'm gonna just do it now because I don't have I hate regrets. Like, my dad is 70. I have older parents, and they warn me about having regrets and not living and not doing it. Like, I'm glad that I listen, because I think that I actually have always been this way. Because I don't look back, because I think I can remember being a kid and going, let me embrace this moment because I know I'm not gonna be a kid. I knew that. I knew that at a very young age. So I think that, I'm always kind of in the present. And I just forget that often. So I'm just be here. My younger self is now. Yeah. I don't know. I wish I always. I know I have. I think I just tend to forget that I always think this way. Life is weird like that. When you're in control of your own mind, you forget your own power. You forget that you forget it. It's weird mind fuck. I'm over here waiting for some information on my chart. Billy, where you at? No, but yeah. When I read my chart, I mean, like, I do feel like I'm on that right path. What's your rising? I'm a Leo, right? There's a different thing. I thought it was Leo rising, Capricorn moon. Oh, wait. It's a Leo too. Okay, I'm gonna look at this shit up. I don't know. So what should I look up? You said my Leo. Wait, I'm a Leo, but I should look up my rising and my moon. Any tips, sis boy, at the gym scare me, bro? My first tip is you gotta go to the gym and pretend like you're the only one there. The point of the gym is like the point of a store, which is like the point of the nail salon. You're just going there to treat yourself. Everybody else around you is doing the same exact thing. It's almost like you live in a house with mad people and you're all just sharing the downstairs gym. Nobody should be relevant. I used to look around and be looking at people and worrying about if I should get a bigger weight. No, you are there on your own journey. Now, some tips. Work out your chest. Do some chest shit. Bench press. Bench pressing has given me my beautiful chest. Abs every day. Do your push-ups. I do every time I go to the gym. I start off by doing 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 pull-ups in a fucking cycle. I do them 5 times. Sometimes I just do push-ups. I just do the whole 100 push-ups. Sometimes in one sitting. You need your birthday, where you were born, and time. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna look all that up. But I'm gonna look up. So what do I gotta look up? My chart? Like, do I just say what's my chart? But what's it called? What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, back to the gym. Work out every day. The best way to get in shape when you're trans is to do it every day. And you also got to realize that body dysmorphia is a real thing. You can on a specific app or website for that. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put. So do I just ask for my chart and what it means? I forgot what I looked up last time. TikTok told me, but I forgot. I can't do over 5 push-ups. I'm cooked. No, you're not cooked. You're just marinating. Listen, hear me out. I always tell people when you do the cycle, when you do the 5, so you gotta just do as many as you can. So even if it means 1 push-up, 1 sit-up, 1 pull-up, 1 push-up, 1 sit-up, 1 pull-up, you gotta do it 5 times in a cycle like that. Every day you go back to the gym, you do the same thing, but you just add another push-up, and over time you will just be able to do push-ups. I promise you. Oh, you want me to do it right now? No. Uh. Okay. But my phone, my computer on 20%. Hold up. Let's see what it said. Oh. Never mind. I was wrong. What? What? I'm gonna read this real fast. So I guess my rising is in Virgo. My moon is in Cancer, Mercury in Leo, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Leo. I don't know what any of that shit means. Well, Billy, you go ahead and you go ahead and tell me what that shit. Oh, 222 on the timer, Lord. Go ahead and tell me what that means, Billy. Lord. Y'all got him on a chart hunt. No facts. Y'all got me working. Never mind. So what's your Venus sign? According to this, I'm gonna do it. Wait, make sure yeah. Apparently my Venus is in Virgo. I don't know if oh Lord. Things are often chopped and cooked before they are served and ate. Wait, let me. I need that in a sentence. Things are often chopped and cooked before they're served and ate. Yo! Yeah! That's amazing! Did you just make that up? Oh Lord. Me too. Oh, you're really comfortable in your sexuality, I want to say. I want you to tell me, not ask no more questions. Not taking credit of that quote. Not taking credit. No, I said I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I mean, I'm gonna give you credit. Blah. Lahaj. I like that name. I didn't want to say it wrong. That's the internet. Yo, damn. I'm not gonna do that, yo. I'm not. One thing I'm not is a plagiarizer. That's not me, y'all. Left on, I need that on a needle point. No, right? No, that's some good shit. What are your recommendations for Astro apps? Man, I hope Billy getting that paragraph ready, because Billy, I'm trying to learn some shit. I don't want to read too much because, like, like, are you an astrology kind of person? I ain't gonna. I looked it up on Google. I think what's that app called? Astra? I don't even know. Also, your rising sign determines what your chart ruler is. So, since you're a Virgo rising, you look at what planet Virgo rules, and that's Venus. So, your chart ruler is your Venus, and you're in Virgo. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I heard? Planet, planetarium, planet, Jupiter, planet, Jupiter, planet. You gotta really speak to me. You gotta speak. Okay, all right. Well, let me read it one more time. Oh, so your rising sign determines what your chart ruler is. Okay. Since you have a rising Virgo, you look at what your planet Virgo rules, and that's Venus. No, you're fine. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Are you an astrology person? Are you spiritual? Definitely. I'm a very wait. Are you asking Billy? Are you asking me? I'm very spiritual, and I'm also very open-minded to learning about different perspectives of astrology, because I don't know. I'm not an astrology kind of person, and when I say that, what I mean is I don't know much about it, but I do believe. Like I told you, when I did ask, I looked up at the sky, and all I saw was a fucking Big Dipper. I don't know what that meant for me, but is this where the stars meet? Means you can be nice or a twat. Yeah, basically. I just asked my astrology friend, to be honest. Honestly, sometimes asking a person is your best bet, because Google gonna give you the most generic sum up. But asking people that actually study this shit, love this shit, eat this shit for breakfast. Listen, welcome to my live where we are. This is an open space. Talk about anything. Yes, I grew up very Christian. I had to go to church every fucking Sunday, but I turned into a very spiritual person. I still believe in all that, but it's more of an open-minded version of it. I believe that all those stories were just other people's lives and how they heard their universe. What's your Mercury? Virgo rules Mercury. My bad. My Mercury is in Leo. Mercury governs communication, thinking, and learning. Mercury is in Leo. You communicate with confidence and a touch of drama. Yo, what? As I'm communicating with drama. You enjoy being a center of attention, and you can be very persuasive. You are a natural storyteller and express your ideas with warmth and enthusiasm. Well, that you have it there, folks. Oh, you a Leo. Yeah. Leo is your chart ruler. Mercury Leo is your chart ruler. Yeah. Yeah. It said that my love language is giving acts of service. Is that? I believe it. Because honestly, that's probably why I'm single. I'm like, I can't date until I got the money in the pot. I'm supposed to spoil my lady if I don't got no money. How are we supposed to do all the shit I want to do if I can't even do it for myself? But listen. Damn, this astrology shit is real. I'm literally reading it in my dramatic ass voice. I love it. See, astrology is so knowable. Yeah. Damn. Goddamn. Hold on, let me check something. Wait, what's your Mars? Leo. Mars, the planet of action, desire. Mars and Leo, you are assertive and passionate. You pursue your goals with great confidence and a flair for the dramatic. You are motivated by recognition, praise, and are not afraid to take the lead in any situation. Yep. That's how you experience anger and I think sex drive too. Yep, I'm a Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. I'm a Leo. Yes, indeed. Oh, Mercury, Leo sounds like you will be a successful songwriter, singer. Ooh, Mercury sounds like you will be a successful. Listen, I don't know what you mean, but I'm gonna take that as words from the universe. I hope to God. Do you have any water or air in your chart? I feel like I'm like, this is a real questionnaire, yo. Y'all learning a lot. I don't really know what's a water sign. What's a water sign? Oh, yep, Cancer moon. Your moon signs govern. Your moon sign governs emotion in a world in which you need to feel secure. Your moon is in Cancer. Your emotional nature is deeply sensitive, nurturing, and intuitive. You value family, home, comfort, and very protective of those you love. You may be prone to mood swings as your feelings are strongly connected to phases of the moon. Dude, do you know about the MBTI personality test? That's literally my astrology. The MBTI aims to help individuals understand their preferences and how they perceive the world. It can be scary accurate. I'll look that up. I ain't doing that now, though. I gotta pee. But wait, you said the MBTI. Hold up. I'm gonna put it in my MBTI test. Is it free? Ooh. I know what I'll be doing. So first I'm watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, and then I'm taking my MBTI test and learning a lot more about my astrology chart. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like it's been a while since I read it, and usually when I read it, I read it with a grain of salt. But Enneagram, I like Enneagram more. I'm gonna look them both up. Oh, they're both under the same. Yeah, they both. This website has both of them. But yeah, no, I do want to learn more about that. Learn more about, I guess, Not Anagram will read you for filth. Oh my god. Oh, I keep grabbing this fucking mug. There's no water in it. Laugh my ass off. Nah, for real. I gotta get on that. Do y'all believe in those the house shit too? Like when you like read about your house placement and shit. Yes, house placements are very important. Yes, I'm gonna read that too today. I gotta read my house placements, my chart. I wonder if it's for a reason. I must not. I must gotta know something because I don't know. Out the blue, it's like read that chart today. Boom, boom, boom. I want to move so bad, y'all, but I'm just like, where would I go? Like, I don't know. I'm in this new phase of my life. Why? Why it's good to know? Why it's good to know your rising? I always knew I was a Leo though. I didn't know about the Virgo thing. That's different. I thought I was like a Capricorn moon. It must be. I'm free. I'm feeling the same way. I might look some stuff up later. Yeah, this might be a time for all of y'all to look at your fucking charts. You better explain it well tomorrow. Oh, my chart. Oh no. If whatever I learn, I'm keeping that to myself. I do feel like there should be a certain element of surprise. But y'all got enough. I done read little paragraphs a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out my way around it. But the Astro app time passages is one I've kept and think it's helpful. Good place to start. The reason why I like the MBTI test is because then after you do it, you can check out fictional characters or even real people who have the same personality. Oh shit. I guess my question is for you, like Villy, and like I guess all of y'all who like, what would I learn from it? Like, what can I like? I guess how can I utilize this for I guess my growth? Or is it to help me to figure out who I should just be? You know, I never know like what's the limits to that. And I guess how much do you share with the world? I mean, like, I guess I'm hesitant to share because I'm just like, I guess what would sharing my chart mean? You know, is it like, is this supposed to be an intimate thing? Like, I never, what's astrology? I definitely recommend everyone getting into astrology. Remember, you can use it as a guide, not set it in stone thing, if that makes sense. Use it as a guide. I see that, as an example of who you are at nature, like naturally, as if you were like looking up like the animal you are. It could be like you're a cat. Well, naturally, these are your instincts. These are and you're a dog, and you're a fucking hippopotamus, and you're a giraffe. So it's like almost, that's how I see astrology. Like, if that's what you mean by a guide thing, like almost like showing you the whole that makes you, and you can just decide if you want to open your eyes to that or not. I recently posted a video yesterday about just fighting depression because winter's coming back and people don't talk about it, but I do feel like cold weather helps induce depression because it's just naturally gloomy. Things are slower. Not a lot of things are going on just yet. And I want to just kind of give y'all my spiel on depression and how I navigated through it because no one talks about that, but I was a very depressed kid. Like, even I would have great days and then out the blue I'll just be depressed. And I think it was because at a young age I felt great emotion that I didn't know how to explain to people. And I was going through heavy depression. So, now that I'm older and I realize, wait, this is just a part of human nature. And it also could be because I'm kind of bored. And also because I have desires and I'm not at yet. I talked about it with y'all. When it comes to astrology, I recommend finding out your North Node. It has to do with your life purpose. Then your North Node talks about what you're meant to move on from, leave behind in this life. It's just funny. Mostly my MTI has a place. My MTI has a place where it might talk about your weaknesses, things you might struggle with, but also your strengths. If we had the same exact chart, our experiences would be different still. Yes, LOL. What's your MBTI? No, I think he meant like they meant their test, like the test that they took. I don't know if this is like a girl now. ENFP. Wait, what are you? Oh, per. Wait, what did I miss? Wait, ENFP. So when I do the test, I'm gonna get like letters back. I use any pronouns. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, so you get letters back. I'm gonna take these tests. Google ENFP. Oh my God, it's a personality known as the. Oh, I've done this test before. I think I'm a campaigner. Wait, I've done this test, and my personality was the same as, was it Steve Jobs? No. I did this when I was in college, but I'm gonna do it again because I've changed. Well, I haven't changed, but I'm more honest. They made me take it in school. Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again because I remember that. I remember seeing campaigner, but I think I remember mine changing when I did it the second time. So I'm gonna do it again now that I'm a mature adult and see what I get. Let me read more about the campaigner though. Enthusiasm, creative, and strong desire for meaningful connections with others. Oh, I love that. That's why I'm happy you're on my channel. All right, I'm gonna do. Okay, that's the one thing I'll tell y'all. Tomorrow I'll tell y'all what my MBTI test. Yeah, I'm saying my MBTI and what it says, and in terms of my personality type. And then I'll maybe tell y'all a little bit about the chart. Okay, I gotta learn how to share myself. I'm still learning how to share myself with strangers. It's a new thing. It's very new to me. I'm not used to doing it because growing up, my mom told me to shut the hell up. But I'm learning. Fuck that shit. Chart. Right. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a little something. Because I mean, y'all already know I'm a Leo. So y'all can find out yourselves. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna read more about it and honestly also see what it means for me. Because I do think that I have this purpose that I'm fulfilling it, but I think I'm not fulfilling it to my best ability, you know? Thank you for sharing with us. Of course. Of course. I'm unfortunately INFJ. Gotta be honest, man. Let me see what that is. The fact that y'all remember the abbreviated letters of it is crazy. The abbreviation. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It stands for like literal words. Intuitive, feeling, and judging. NIFJ. Introversion. Intuitive, feeling, and judging type. Also known as the advocate. It's characterized by traits of introversion, intuitive feeling, and judging. NIFJs are known for their deep thoughtfulness, empathy, and idealism, often striving to help others and contribute to a greater good. They are introspective and organized, with a strong desire to understand people's true motives and feelings. I feel like I know somebody with this personality. Ooh. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's fucking cool as shit. This is like, I blame my Virgo moon for being INFJ. No, but like, you even want to know me and understanding me like that. It kind of showed that a little bit. I like that. Like, be yourself. Fuck. We need yous. You done got us all talking about astrology. Don't say unfortunately. Oh my god, did I say unfortunately? Oh no, I didn't say that. I'm not saying when did I say that? My bad. The sun hitting right. I was trying to get out of the light. You know what I'm saying? God said, no, you have to speak. Use your words. That's the. I forgot I'm flipped. Oh, it's this way. I'm flipped. I keep changing between NIFP and INTP. Hope my inner Ben Shapiro loses. Let me look that shit up. Let me see. INTP personality type is known as the logician. Is characterized by deep intellectual curiosity and analytical thinking, and preference for theoretical concepts over emotional considerations. Oh. Okay, this is different. Okay, okay. I actually like this chat. Yo, y'all is lit. I'm gonna tell y'all mine is tomorrow. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure I was a campaigner. I remember that word sounds familiar, but this was literally freshman year of college when I was fresh 18. So I might want to count that version of myself. I wasn't confident. I probably answered it lazily. I probably didn't want to take the damn test. So listen. This music with this outside, like this day has been good. Yo, all the letters have a meaning. Extroversion, introversion, sensing or intuition, thinking or feeling, and judging or perceiving. With all those Leo placements, I can see ENFP. Yeah. I remember I said campaign. I remember, but I'm gonna do it again. But in that same breath, I'm like outgoing when I'm comfortable. It's very interesting. But I'm learning how to be me all the time. Be comfortable around people I'm uncomfortable around so that my light shines no matter what. You know what I'm saying? With all yeah. So I'm learning to be myself all the time. Fuck that shit. So then I can be a Leo through and through. Because I'm realizing that me being me helps people be themselves. Like people get me come out the woodworks being themselves. And I'm like, damn, like look what happens when you are embrace who you are. Oh fuck, I forgot. I forgot. Today was fucking Thursday. I was hanging out with one of my friends. I completely forgot. Oh, now it's 6 p.m. Anyway, but y'all gotta pee bad OD. So I will be back tomorrow for this daily live. This is a really good one. We almost hit 3 fucking hours of just chatting about chats. This is how it should be. Hope to see y'all again tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you again the following day. You were hanging out with the multiple friends instead. Exactly. I was hanging out with actual vibes. Listen, I'm gonna be back. I'm actually so instead of like when I'm done pissing, I'm watching that damn movie. This was fun. You know, this was actually really fun. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I've not talked in my weird ass way this long in my life, and this was just regular conversation. So hope to see y'all soon, and let's keep the conversations flowing. It's good to have some new friends on my side. I will see y'all very soon. By soon I mean tomorrow, mañana. I forgot to say tomorrow in French. Justement? No, I forgot. That's of the week, I think. All right, see y'all soon. Peace.